Kylo Ren's the goblin. Nice.
Are you going to throw a parcel out there for it? Or...
Yeah, I am right now.
What else do they have? They got arrows and like decent bows.
They do. Yep, they have short bows.
If anybody wants those, not we'll throw those in the wagon too.
I'm good. Anyway, I don't need one.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
And then I see Dirk kind of went around and what'd you do there, Dirk?
I healed myself and lab.
Nice. All right, so you guys are kind of collecting up the stuff that they have.
And
throwing the arrows in there in just a second. Yeah, I thought this had all the parcels set up, but it doesn't, so I'll have it set up for next week so it doesn't take so long. And they each had, let's see, they shot off 1, 2, we'll say they each had remaining 7 arrows each, so it'll be 28 arrows. And I put them into the party sheet, so they'll be there. At least the arrows will in a second. What would you guys like to do now?
We find some place to rest up.
Yeah, probably continue a bit. You know, Lavitz feels pretty exhausting. He says, "Perhaps we should stop for the night."
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I wonder if we could pull the horses or the carriages up here on one of these high ridges. Maybe that'd be a good place to camp out or something. I don't know.
Is that what you guys want to do? You want to pull them up there, or you guys...
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty, gotcha. Which ridge do you want? The south ridge or the north ridge?
South.
South, alrighty. So you guys kind of pull up the horses over there. There's yours. Are you going to pull up the 2 dead horses that are on the trail as well, or leave them?
we could cook them.
You could.
I packed rations. I think I'm good.
Chris goes and cuts him a big haunch off.
Nice. Alrighty. So you guys set up for camp. Are you gonna do a long rest? Is that the plan, or a short rest?
Yeah, preferably.
I might cast alarm. It's a ritual.
Oh, Kirsty's Misrick Pimplecock got lots of gold.
Alarm on this area right here.
Alrighty.
It'll be like a audible tone in my head.
Alrighty.
Oh, you got the alarm? Okay.
How can I get all these arrows at once?
Sorry. That's why I put them in at like 28, just to see if you could take every arrow out. It won't give you all of them. You can just take. You can just change the number in your thing. That's fine. All right. So you cast alarm, so everybody will kind of be sleeping then, I think. That'll be your sort of your guard.
Oh, we can do a watch rotation. I just, I don't know if I really trust a half orc or half human to stand watch.
You go and get shorter, half man. Hey, Curse takes the javelins, the scimitars, and three remaining short bows and throws them in the wagon.
Alrighty, sounds good.
So I'm not adding them to my inventory sheet, so I'm just gonna do that.
Alrighty,
Let me just type it up in the notes real quick so we remember that.
sounds good.
Do you guys want to do like an alphabetical watch to keep it easy?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right, so you guys are able to kind of get through the night pretty uneventful, to be honest with you. There was one scare where Kursk had seen a rabbit, but otherwise,
Dragon.
yeah, he thought it was a dragon, right? Then he chased it for food, and it unfortunately was faster than he was. But otherwise, was uneventful. Morning comes up, again, a fairly sunny sort of day. It doesn't appear that you're going to have any ill weather or bad weather on your travels.
Excellent. What another fine day.
Yeah, let me give you a long rest real quick.
Now let's get these wagons to town. I didn't expect this much action on this trail.
Mr. Django said we should look around, see where goblins came from.
Okay.
So Kurska is looking to the south here in the area where the goblins are at, see if he can see any tracks.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check. So Kursk kind of looks around, and Kursk, you see some tracks, and you kind of follow them, but you see they head off to what appears to be maybe a fox den or something like that.
He goes around up north and looks around too where the other goblins are at.
Okay. All right, Kursk, so you kind of look all over the place through the woods and whatnot.
Hey, there's a trail up here.
So, Kursk, you're kind of looking. You do see a trail. It's in the thickets, and it kind of heads to the north and northwest.
Chris runs back down and he goes, hey, there's a trail over here.
Can we
Pointing north.
take the horse and carriage?
No, unfortunately, it's just a tiny little foot trail or a game trail, very small. You could try. I mean, you could try to take it.
Did he see goblin footprints like in it or
So
whatever?
he did. He saw a lot of small footprints. He thinks they're goblin footprints, but he's not sure.
Curse thinks, hey, goblin footprints.
Kursk, perhaps you should grab one of the goblin feet that we slayed and compare it to them.
So Curse walks up there, whoops out his axe, and hacks a goblin foot off. The trail holding it up next to it and looking.
So as you put the foot down, it seems to fit, but you feel like you need to check it a couple times. So you see Kursk kind of on his hands and knees taking this foot and kind of walking the foot up the trail, seeing if it fits each foot. And you notice it does. It fits in each one.
Foot fits.
Kursk, as you were down there kind of looking and seeing these footprints, you also see that it appears that something has been dragged recently up the trail, and there's two trails of something that was dragged along the ground. It's probably about 3 to 4 feet in width, kind of disrupting the dirt and the grass and whatnot. Appears maybe anywhere between maybe 70 to 150 pounds, somewhere along in there.
Curse thinks goblins got loot from wagon or from horses, and they're going north. Curse says, let's go north.
Miss Rick, you kind of look around and you do see that there's a small little um, a cove, kind of not a cove, but a small little area just to the north. Yeah, that you could probably put the horse, the oxen in, and nobody would really notice, and the wagons.
Hey, I found a spot we can hide everything. I'm in for getting some loot. Maybe they got some books.
Excellent.
Kind of right there.
Well, let's stash these wagons and see where this trail leads us.
I'll cast alarm, a ritual on the area. I'll take 15 minutes while they're moving it over.
Okay, how long does alarm work? I forget. Thanks for linking. For 8 hours?
Yeah, I don't know what the actual range is. I think the range is 30 to cast it, but I don't know what the actual range of the area is. I'll look it up. 1 mile.
Oh, is it? Okay, gotcha.
Curse
I'll do it
hauls
on my
off, saws off another haunch of the horse and freaking kind of ties it onto his pack to take with him for a snack later on.
All right, sounds good. What about the 2 horses in the road? Just gonna leave them there?
We should probably drag these horses off so that they don't come looking, come looking for what happened to these horses and steal our carriage or our wagon.
Oh, well, we got 1 horse and half horse. Curse will take half horse. You 3 take whole horse.
Why doesn't Mr. Jingles just burn them into the nether?
Mr. Jingles says no. It's not Jingles, it's Jangles.
Oh, Jangles. Oh, yeah, my bad.
Hey, it's a nod from the Green Mile, man.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Mr. Jangles?
Yeah. I'll start dragging
The circus mouse.
I'll start dragging the half horse.
No, that's Curse. He's dragging the half horse. You 3 get the whole horse.
I'll start trying to drag the half horse south.
All right, sounds good. I can't move the horses, so I put them in the picture. I should have kept them out. But so you guys are able to kind of pull that horse to the south.
Right. And then I'll try and drag the big horse.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you guys are able to get the horses kind of out of the way and tucked away and whatnot. And you got your alarm spell up, and yeah, so.
Lead the way, Kursk.
All right.
So Curse is going to follow a trail. I think we should move at the slow rate and, looking for traps and anything else that may be along the trail.
All right.
And ambushes.
Sure, absolutely. So Kursk, you kind of continue up the trail. Who else is with you? Or who else is, what's the order? What do we got here?
Well, Kursk is in the lead.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll follow behind Curse.
I'll be third.
All right. Oh, Miss Rick in the back. I like it.
I'll be fourth. I'll be checking over my shoulder. I'm gonna be stealth-like too. I'm gonna do stealth rolls through it. Try and
Okay.
get out.
Sounds good. So.
Curse is going to be stealthy too. Not really.
All right. Sounds good. So you guys kind of continue this trail, and after about 10 minutes of walking down the trail, thanks. Kursk, you see that there's a small little rope that kind of goes across the path here.
Curse stops and he waves for everybody, holds up his hand for everybody to stop behind him.
Alrighty. And you see that it's a kind of a rope that goes down and appears to have what is a hidden snare that's across the trail.
Curse goes up there and he cuts the snare in half with his rapier.
Alrighty, and up goes the snare, and kind of snaps, and the path is cleared, and the trap is gone.
Sneaky goblins. They got traps, so we need to be looking for traps.
Alrighty.
He continues moving slowly, eyes to the ground, looking for ambushes and sneaky traps while he's trying to be sneaky.
So you continue along.
Clang, clang.
Yeah, right, exactly. You kind of continue along the trail, and let's see. About another 10 minutes down the trail, Kursk, you see a very poorly camouflaged, what appears to be pit that's in the front.
Is there a way to bypass it?
Unfortunately, there's not a way to bypass it. It's kind of got some really large. I guess you could climb over the rocks and whatnot if you wanted to, but it'd be quite a bit of work.
Curse goes up there and he kind of looks up in the trap there and see what kind of. You said it was a pit or something, right?
Yeah. So as you kind of push things away a little bit, you see that it's about 10 feet deep, and it's only about 6 feet wide, however.
Oh, we got to cross trap.
Well, it's just like a pit, right?
Yeah, it's just a hole.
Who wants to go first?
Can we just walk around it?
You could climb up over the rocks. Yep, it would take a little bit of time, but you could.
Okay, cool. I'll try to do that.
Alrighty. So you see Lavitz kind of climbing up these large boulders and rocks, kind of trying to climb up and around.
Mizrik's at home on rocks, so he's gonna go climb up the rocks.
Alrighty. So Mizrik also kind of starts to hamper up the rocks.
And I'll do that too.
Dirk is climbing up the rocks as well. What you gonna do there, Kursk?
Oh, you know what he's gonna do.
I know what he's gonna do. I'm ready.
He was hoping to know. I would have crossed it. He was just throwing.
I know.
Curse is jumping.
He's jumping. I like it. All right, give me an athletics. Nice. So Kursk is able to jump the pit. He does it, and Kursk, you jump over very quickly, and the rest of them are still scrambling up the rocks.
Come on, slowpokes, hurry up. It's just a little pit.
I thought it was 10 feet wide.
It's 6 feet wide. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So you guys kind of continue to scramble along, and finally, you guys are able to get over on the other side. And Kursk is, I think, sitting down, and he's eating now at this point.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's have lunch. We go now.
All right, lead the way. I'll take the back.
So he's continuing up the trail very stealthily as best he can, keeping his eye out for traps and ambushes.
Nice. So as you continue up the trail, this trail kind of continues to wind up into the hills and the mountains. You do see that Mr. Rick, that you're probably well outside your alarm spell range at this point, because you've traveled a mile or so at least. And as you kind of continue up, you do see that the path definitely shows now multiple goblin steps. Probably at least a dozen or so goblins, you'd say, have kind of walked either back and forth or have walked as a group up here. But you do see it kind of winding up, and you see that it's continuing up towards the hills. There's some small hills that are here, and even a little bit of almost like not a mountain, but a fairly good sized hills that you're heading up towards.
Interrogative. Are we on a map or just...
No, this is still kind of in the mine type of thing.
Okay, in the mine thing. Good to go. That just tells me I can close my map.
Yeah, you can definitely close it. All right. I assume you guys are just going to continue up the path.
Yeah.
Alrighty, just checking. So as you kind of continue up the path, you come across sort of a large cave in a hillside, which is looking back appears to be probably 4 or 5 miles from where you guys had originally started. There's a shallow stream that kind of flows out of the cave mouth, and it's kind of screened by a dense briar thickets that's there. There's a dry, narrow path that leads into the cave on the right side of the stream itself, and you guys are on the left side of the river. Just give me a second. I'll have the map up here for you.
So there's a cave.
There is a cave, yep. Wow.
By the way, Chris looks like Rambo Reborn. He's got a bow. He's got a crossbow, axes, centaurs, a rapier, and a shield.
He is good to go, isn't he?
He's got more stuff hanging off of him than I don't know what.
Oh, the grid is driving me nuts. All right, so good enough. So you guys, as you can see on the map there, let's see, who am I missing, Lavitt? So you see there's a thicket over to the west that's there. You do see the stream that's kind of pouring down out of the opening, and then that path is on the opposite side of the stream that kind of goes into the cave. And you see it kind of going up like that. I downloaded a 3-layer thing, and it's terrible. I can't stand it, so we won't be using it next time. That's why the grid's all messed up. Okay.
So where's the preponderance of tracks go? They go up into the cave?
They do. Yep. They kind of come up along the stream here, and then you see they somewhere, various tracks sort of cross into the stream, and then go up into what appears to be the cave there.
Lavitz kind of starts walking towards the cave and gets a little closer behind Kursk and kind of nudges him in that direction.
Yeah, Kursk, come on, move on up to the cave.
Alrighty. Can you have perception checks again for me, please?
Disregard the one I threw up top there. I didn't mean to. I was trying to grab it.
Alright, no problem. Got it. Alrighty. So you kind of continue up towards the cave there, and you see that on the east side of the stream that's flowing out of the cave mouth, there's kind of like this, kind of up here now on the map, a little area that's sort of been hollowed out, that you see has sort of been dug away, and as you're looking over there, you see these small little eyes immediately recognize you, Kursk, and let's see here. But Mizrik and Dirk, you guys, and Lavit, nobody else could see it. So, Kursk, you see these kind of green little beady eyes that are over on the opposite side there.
Okay. What kind of green are they? Like
goblin
giant
type greens?
Okay, good to go. Kursk lets out a mighty yell and moves into the attack.
All right, go ahead and give me a perceptor or an initiative, and everybody else can as well. So he'll have surprise, or he'll have normal surprise round. Everybody else will not have any action.
Of course, the goblins roll a 21.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? They did last time too. Now that I think about it, it's kind of weird.
Hey, you must have them like maxed out or something. You may want to check that.
Let me check and see. Hang on. NPC roles variable. No. Hang on 1 second though.
Just drop another goblin on, see what he rolls.
There we go. I just re-rolled it. That's fine. So I clicked re-rolled for them, so they re-rolled. All right.
So Curse can get an attack now.
They're gonna be. They were not surprised either. So you will in just a second, but they're gonna get an attack first.
Okay.
Oh, Misrick.
I was trying to be stealthy back there too.
I know. You
Did
want?
I get hit?
You did. Shield.
Or how much coverage do they have there? Is that like thick foliage? Or?
It's pretty thick, but kind of where your location is at, you can definitely get the one without. The rest of the guys will have to shoot through cover though.
Okay, but they have to shoot through cover at us too, don't they?
They can, they can kind of pop up and shoot and then pop back down. But yeah,
Okay, so it's low foliage.
you're right, exactly, and they're short people. What was your? You get a +5 to that, is that right? It's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah, I got it on now.
Yeah, they still hit you. Oh, pray for low, pray for low. Of course not. All right, Misrick immediately goes down. Poof, he's in the dirt. Good.
All right, grabbing a drink. Good game.
Good news is you can't get shot again.
Yeah.
Dirk, another arrow. Holy crap! Shoots out at you. So you take out the healer. There we go. Right. All right, and then Curse, you're up.
Curse charges across the river
Alrighty.
to there,
Okay.
and he is wielding dual scimitars right now as he pulled them out as he was charging.
Alrighty.
So I need to adjust my AC real quick.
Sure.
And okay, let me go to actions. There you go. Get to try out the scimitar. It's cool.
Nice. That music's for you, Misrick, by the way. Nice. So you connect.
And he's using his bonus action to attack the other goblin.
Alrighty. Oh, but this time, unfortunately, just can't quite get this one. He saw the attack coming. Alright, Misrick, you failed your first roll. I didn't ask you guys if you wanted to roll your own. You guys, we can roll your own if you want. Just let me know.
Yeah, is with like saves and stuff like that, I always like to roll my own stuff.
Alright, sounds good.
Feels better.
It feels like you had control.
Yeah.
Feels like you killed yourself. That way you can blame
Yeah.
nobody but yourself.
Alright, sounds good. I'll fix it so it works that way. You can roll if you want then. So why don't you go ahead and roll a hit
I
die?
think he was grabbing a drink.
Oh, was he? Okay.
What?
Oh,
I
okay.
roll my hit die. D6.
No,
You
no.
roll 20.
Yeah, D20. I think it's on your front character sheet, actually. See where it says death save, there's a die there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Damn, how many hit points does Pebble Goblin got?
There you go. Does a goblin have?
No, the
Oh,
little gnome.
Misrick? Not much.
7.
Yeah.
You need to hide, man.
I think besides you, everybody's under 10.
I was trying to stealth.
He was trying to stealth. And I rolled a die just to make sure, so...
I should have put mage armor on at the beginning of the day. I didn't think of it.
Alright, so... Misrick, you made your roll. Curse, this goblin immediately disengages. Loud all of a sudden. Oh, I know why. And Did I lock tokens? I didn't lock tokens. Boy, this has been a rough day for me today, guys. Sorry, it's been kind of terrible.
It's all good.
And he immediately starts to run towards the river. Lavitz, you're up.
Cool. So I see him taking off.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll
You,
just
uh-huh.
try to charge up behind him
Alrighty.
and hit him in the back with my sword.
Sounds good.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. So critical hit.
Do you do special stuff for crit? Oh yeah, you have.
I do, yeah. If you it's a percentage, so some crits do, some don't.
Gotcha. So one doesn't.
And one doesn't. I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's 60% of the time.
Cool. All right. And then.
There you go. So he is instantly dead. So you slice him up into a million pieces. All right.
I kind of turn back at the party and sheath my sword with a, big grin on my face.
Nice.
Oh, and I say, "Oh, Miss Rick."
Curse goes back over there and says, so Curse calls dibs on half-man stuff.
Chris, perhaps we should attempt to resuscitate him first.
I guess okay. His boots don't fit anyways.
Perhaps for Mr. Dragonrat? Can I make a wisdom or a medicine save to stabilize?
You sure can.
How is this not working? Oh, I just roll it. Okay. Well,
Nope, good try.
R.I.P. Miss Rick.
So Curse is gonna try.
Alrighty. Alright, good job. I think it's 10 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, nice. So you're able to stabilize him. I think if you have a healing kit, you don't even have to do that, but I think you just use a healing kit. But alright, good deal. And then Dirk. I think Dirk's still there.
Can I pop a heal on Miss Rick, or does it need to be like?
Yeah, you can heal him. Yep. Yeah, he's not dead. He's just stabilized. There you go. So he's now awake, Miss Rick.
Oh man, what happened? What happened? Curse, did you hit me with your sword? Was it that dragon rat?
You owe Curse 1 gold. Curse brought you back life.
I'll get back to you. Start a tab.
Okay, you owe Curse 1 gold.
Lavitz kind of kneels next to Miss Rick and he's like, "Well, apparently your stealth skills are not as good as you thought."
Curse says, since Gnome not die, he gonna go get goblin stuff.
Alrighty. So, Kursk, I see you're back over by the goblin. So the goblin that you dispatched there has a scimitar and he has a bow with 10 arrows. I'll let you just add the numbers if you want to.
Okay.
Can I'm gonna walk over to where I killed the goblin.
Yeah, he's right there.
Just kind of look over his body, but mostly I just want to kind of stick my head around the corner in the cave or something.
Yeah. Yep, so as you kind of peek into the cave, you can see that the stream is a gentle stream that's kind of pouring down, and the cave slowly goes up, and there's definitely a path there. There's some steps that enter into a room about 10 feet into the area. It looks like it opens into a cutout cavern, and then you can only see about 30 feet up into the tunnel before it becomes pitch black, but you do see that it gently continues up the path there.
Curse goes over to the other goblin and takes his stuff too.
Yeah, and he has the same curse.
Can I cast light on a rock?
You sure can.
Throw it in.
Yeah, absolutely. How far do you want to throw it?
Straight as far as I can. Guess I'll throw it to an athletics.
Nice. So you're able to throw it in almost all the way to the bend there that you can see. It immediately lights up and gives a passageway that's off to the west there, or the northwest, and there's a room off to the east as well. And can I have a perception check from anybody or everybody?
I can see pretty far in the dark, so
Yeah, you can definitely see kind of all the way up in there.
that's what she said.
Nice. And so you're able to see up there, and you can see that the river continues. You don't see anything that appears to be any creatures or whatnot. And then as you guys are sort of sitting there listening, you hear some sort of like almost like a low growling sound, like a
Monsters.